morning, friends. This is Becky. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my bathroom. I know you missed this last week. We are here to do my weekly weigh-in Wednesday. Today is Wednesday I don't even know, 28th. Today is Wednesday, June the 28th, and we are going to be stepping on my scale in just a moment and seeing where my weight is. If you are new, welcome. Super excited that you've decided to join me on this journey. If you're not new, welcome back. You'll know that my weight has been just kind of doing whatever she feels like doing the last month or two. I've been up, I've been down, I've been plateaued. I have no idea. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm still watching what I'm eating. I'm still going to the gym, though I did not go to the gym yesterday, just simply because I slept through my alarm. No idea why. Nothing changed. Anyway, I don't know. I have no idea. I can step on the scale and I could be 5 pounds up. I could step on the scale and I could be 3 pounds down. But let's find out together, shall we? Let's turn around and see where the scale is. So 268.2 is where I was last week. Okay, let's see. Yay, it's down. 267.6 is where we are this week. Yay. Alright, and here I am in the mirror in the front. And on the right. And on the left. And there we go. Here comes Saturday Becky to sum this up.
Hey guys, it's Sunday Becky here. So my Saturday really, I don't have an excuse for not filming this video yesterday. I just didn't do anything. Nathan and the kids are out of town. They went to Houston for the Matchbox 20 concert, and then they went to Nassau yesterday, and then today they went to the beach. So they are out enjoying, just enjoying Houston and what it has to offer. And I had the day to myself yesterday, and I did nothing, and I loved it. I had my therapy session in the morning, and then I went down to, there's a farmer's market that they have every weekend at a mall near me, and they set it up in the parking lot, and I found a place on Find Me Gluten Free, which is the app that I use, that has, she's a home baker, I think, and she only sells at this farmer's market. And it's called Bread-ish if you're in the Austin area, in the North Austin area. And she does gluten-free, celiac-friendly gluten-free stuff. And so I really wanted to check her out. She is not going to be there next weekend. And I'm actually not even going to be available to go next weekend anyway. So I wanted to go check her out. And so I went down to the farmer's market after my therapy session, and I ended up spending like $65 on gluten-free treats and goodies. Some of it was for church because I went to Lampasas for church today, which is why it's so late in the day when you're getting this video, because I had a very busy day today to make up for yesterday. Yeah, I ended up going down there, and I got like a loaf of Italian bread, which is so good. It makes me want soup, but I don't have any soup. Plus it's like 100 degrees, so I don't really want soup, but it kind of makes me want to eat soup. So I'm really excited to try that bread again, like in the fall, winter, when it's hot outside and I can eat it with some soup. I got a peach pie that was to bring to church. I got a cookie cake, which, no, I didn't get that from her. So I got the peach pie. I got the loaf of bread. Oh, and I got cinnamon rolls. Oh my goodness, all the cinnamon rolls were so good. I got all of that, and that was like $42 for those 3 things, because, as I've said, gluten-free stuff is really expensive, plus she's a small baker. But it was really, really good. And then she told me that there was another seller just a few stalls down who also did celiac-friendly gluten-free, and I went to check it out, and she had a banana bread, which I have not tried yet. I'm going to have that for breakfast tomorrow. It's just a small loaf. And then she had the cookie cake, and the cookie cake went to support local youth. I don't know exactly what fund, I think they said, but I was at that point hot, and I just wanted to go home. It went to some local youth charity, so and it was a cookie cake, a chocolate chip cookie cake. So I bought that. I took the peach pie and the cookie cake to church today. I also took half of the cinnamon roll, because it was a thing of 4 cinnamon rolls. I took half of that to my aunt who is celiac, and I took the some of the bread. I just let her try the bread. I'm too selfish to have given up that bread. I just wanted her to try it. But yeah, overall I spent like $65 on gluten-free goodies. Some of it was for church, so some of it like came out of my ecclesial fund because that was what I took to the potluck for the meal, but some of it just came out of my grocery fund. But it's not something that I will probably do again except for a special occasion, but I really wanted to try it. And y'all, this is what I wanted from when I found the bakery in my area, and I was super excited to have found a gluten-free bakery, like a bakery that did gluten-free, and I was so disappointed. The food wasn't bad from the bakery. It'll do in a pinch, but everything just tasted like coconut, and I don't like coconut. This cookie cake tastes like a chocolate chip cookie cake. It's like, if you hadn't told me it was gluten-free, I would not have known it was gluten-free. I don't like peaches, so I tried the crust just to see what the crust tasted like. It tastes like pie crust. And that bread, oh my goodness, that bread was so good. I really went there for bagels, but they were sold out of bagels by the time I got there because I had my therapy session in the morning. So I didn't get there in time to buy the bagels. So hopefully next time I go, maybe I can go and get just get bagels, because that's really all I wanted was bagels. And then they were sold out and I ended up buying a bunch of other stuff. I'm really excited to try the banana bread as well. I'll let y'all know. So the place I went was Breadish, and then the second place was called Sweet Charli Bakes or something. I'll try to find them and I'll link them below. But I don't think either of them sells anywhere other than the farmer's market at Lakeline Mall. So if you're in the local Austin area and you are gluten-free, then definitely check them out. I highly recommend them. Otherwise, I'm sorry because they're amazing. But I don't think they sell anywhere else. Maybe eventually if they get big enough they will start selling online, but right now I think they just sell at the farmer's market. But anyway, after that I just came home. I watched some YouTube and then I watched Netflix. I haven't watched Netflix in forever. I can't tell you the last time I logged on to Netflix. So I logged into Netflix and just watched Netflix for most of the day. That's what I did. I emptied the dishwasher. I cleaned up the kitchen a little bit. Like I did some straightening up. I did some laundry. But for the most part, that's all I did all day yesterday. And then I did not film a video. I had grand plans to like close out my budget and do other stuff, film a video, at least one video. But the show I was watching, guilty pleasure here. I love Taiwanese, Japanese, Asian dramas, little Asian dramas. And I don't like to watch dubbed shows. I like to watch them in subtitles because I feel like they lose something in translation. So the voice acting, like the acting, a lot of the acting comes out in the tone of voice and the way the actors choose to say words. And so I think it loses something when you dub it. And so I like to watch it subtitled. And so I can't really close out my budget and watch a subtitled show at the same time. So I just watched my subtitled show. That was my Saturday. I do not do that very often. Just sit and do nothing for like half of a day. But I very much enjoyed doing that yesterday. I think I just needed that time to chill. But so today I got up, finished cleaning up a little bit around the house, took my shower, went into church, and did all that stuff. Then I hit up H-E-B, which is on a Sunday. H-E-B is the grocery store here on a Sunday, to go grocery shopping on the Sunday right before 4th of July, holiday weekend. It was packed. It was hectic. And now I'm finally home from that. It is just after 4 o'clock. And so now I'm finally filming my health check-in. I'm sorry. Also, I'm probably super extra chatty because I have been at home by myself since Friday morning, and I haven't had anybody to talk to, and I couldn't do my chatty YNAB budget with me on Friday because I didn't have time. So sorry if I'm super extra chatty today, but okay. All right, I'm done with that intro. That was my intro for this section. Now let's look at the weight. So As you can see, I was finally down a little bit from last week, just 0.6 pounds. So that is, I was 268.2 last week, 267.6 this week. So 0.6 pounds down. So that's a total loss from the beginning of this weight loss journey of 33.6 pounds. I was looking at, because I just keep just a little notebook here for this, because my weight, I keep track of my weight in my budget book, but that's over there because I've been working on closing out my budget so I can film that video for y'all. I just keep this little notebook here. And I was looking at it and I was like, you know, that week that I gained the 3 pounds, the 3.4 pounds, that week I feel was like the anomaly week. But I'm sorry, that week was not the anomaly week. The week before that was the anomaly week. So I had been, if you look at May, I was at 268.8, 268.6, and then all of a sudden the first week of June, I dropped down almost 2 pounds to 266.8. So I was down 1.8 pounds at the beginning of June from where I was at the end of May. And then the second week of June, I jumped up almost 4 pounds to 270.2. Which had me really questioning everything and wondering what was going on. And then I have spent the rest of June pulling that back off. But if you look at everything else, really, and this is not great, it goes along with my plateau theory, which I did talk to my doctor about, and we will discuss that in a second. I haven't really gained. I've just only lost 1 pound in June. The gain week wasn't the anomalous week. It was the lose week. I don't know why for that 1 week, that first week of June, my weight was so much lower than it had been. But that was the week that was out of the ordinary for me. The rest of it is kind of just all right around where it should be. 268.8, 268.6, 270.2, which is high, 268.2, 267.6. Like, it's all kind of right there in the 268, 270 range. It's all within 2 pounds of each other, other than that 266.8, which was 2 pounds in the other direction, and I don't know how that happened. So I don't know if I just happened to catch myself in the right circumstances. I don't know. I don't know how that week, but I think that was the anomalous week. And the 267, 268 range is where my body is right now. So I did have my follow-up with my nutritionist on Thursday, and I discussed with her how I felt like I was plateauing and losing a lot slower than I had been. She looked at my numbers from the time I started going to her and to now, and she is happy with the weight loss that I have had so far. I'm down 18 pounds in 18 weeks, so she said a pound a week is very healthy, and that is, that's a very good way to be losing weight, and you can maintain it at that even if you come off of the medications. And she is happy with the way I'm losing weight, but she understands the concern of me seeing it slow down. And she asked for what I wanted to do, and I said, she asked if I was feeling any increase in hunger, and I said no, but I am feeling an increase in cravings. So my hunger is not there. I am not hungry, but I have definitely noticed an increase in craving for sweets. And I was just chalking it up to hormones or something. I don't know, but just being me, because I've always craved sweets. And so I'll find myself going and snacking on something sweet even if I'm not hungry, and that's probably happening. And it's not like I'm not going and eating a tub of Ben and Jerry's. It's just a couple of gummy bears here or there or something, and it's not a lot, but that's probably contributing. And so we talked about that. And the Topamax that I am on is supposed to reduce the sweet cravings, and I have not had an increase in the Topamax. I have had an increase in the Vendermine, which is the hunger craving, the hunger suppression, but not the Topamax. So she said that she would increase that. She also suggested another medication, which is a weekly injectable, and I cannot remember what the name of it was. But she said that she is going to submit it to my insurance for prior authorization. And if they approve it, then I'm going to try that out. And if they don't approve it, then she's going to call in the increased Topamax for the sweet craving. So one way or the other, I'm going to be trying something new a little bit going forward, hopefully this week. It's a holiday week, so I don't know how in a rush my insurance is going to be to approve or disallow that new medication. But that's where we are. So losing 1 pound this month is not ideal. It's not what I want. And I really do think that it is probably related to the sweet cravings. Like, I've just been craving more sweet, and it's not good. So that's where I am right now, and I think that's it. My movement is still the same. I did not go to the gym on Thursday. On Tuesday. I think I mentioned that at the weigh-in. I can't remember because the weigh-in was Wednesday, and now it's Thursday. And now it's, I don't even know what day it is, Sunday. But I just completely slept through my alarm on Tuesday. I have no idea how I did that. I've never done that. I set my alarm for 5:30. I remember waking up at 5 and thinking I had another 30 minutes, and the next thing I know, it was like 6:19. It was 6:19 exactly, because I remember I got up. So I always leave my gym clothes like sitting on my dressers. At night, I take them out and I put them on my dresser so that I'm ready to go in the morning. I like threw them on real fast, and I ran into the hallway, and I hollered in Nathan's door because his like room is at the end of the hallway, and I was like, Nathan, I slept through my alarm. And by that time it was 6:22, and I was like, I don't think it's worth it. like by the time we got there, I wouldn't have had time to do anything, because I still had to feed the dogs and find the cat and let the cat in, and like I just wouldn't have had time to go to the gym that day. So I didn't go to the gym on Tuesday. I did go on Thursday. This Tuesday is the 4th of July. So maybe I'll go tomorrow instead, but everybody's probably going to try to go tomorrow instead. But I don't know. We'll see. Let me see how I'm feeling tomorrow if I can get up. I don't know why I just overslept that alarm. That is so unusual for me. But anyway, otherwise, my movement goals are good. Like I said, I got out and walked around the farmer's market on Saturday. I've been doing stuff, cleaning up and walking around outside, and it is hot here. So I feel like, I sweat a bucket, and I lose a bucket of weight. I don't know. It's just gross. It's gross. Can't compare to Kay and her tiny house building in this heat. I don't know how she's doing that, and welding and getting under metal, and I don't know how she's doing that. But I feel like, again, I am not giving up on weight loss for the summer. I'm just not hyper focusing on the scale, on the number on the scale for the summer, because I don't think it's good for my mental health. It's just because it's plateauing. I have other things I am worried about, and I just don't want to be disappointed every time. So I'm just not going to set a goal, and whatever weight I hit, that's the weight I am. But I am still going to attempt to lose weight. I am still going to keep exercising. I am still going to attempt to eat healthy and go to the gym and follow up with my nutritionist and my GI. I have an MRI. I have that MRI scheduled for Wednesday to find out what's going on with my liver. I'm not stopping my health journey. I'm just not hyper focused on this number on the scale. And I'm not going to set myself a weight goal for this month. So we'll see. Anyway, I think that's all I have for y'all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in and for encouraging me. I had so many encouraging messages last week on my video, and I appreciate each and every single one of you so much more than I can say. Y'all are overwhelming me with the comments, and I know how behind I am on the comments because I just can't keep up. And every time I open up my email, like my email, what do you call the thing? My laptop, to respond, I just kind of look at them and go, I don't even know where to start. And I'll respond to one or two and then I'll close it because I'm like, I don't even know where to start. So I am so sorry. Know that I am seeing them, and I am going to respond to every single one of you. I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm not used to this many comments. That's a good thing. It is a very good thing, and I appreciate them, and keep them coming. Keep commenting. Keep overwhelming me. I love it. If you missed it, there is a 1,000 subscriber giveaway going on. Make sure that you check out that video. I'll put it in the description box below. And if you're not subscribed, you should do that so you can take part in that subscription giveaway. And that's all I have. Happy 4th, happy 1st. I don't know what Canada Day. Happy Independence Day to Canadians and Americans. Happy July to if you're not in Canada or America. And I hope y'all are having a great weekend. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.